What is up, everybody? You guys hear me? Hello? What's going on? What's up, what's up? What's up? Hey, what's going on? Oh, man, it's been a crazy month. Month or two. When was the last time I was able to stream? Jesus. Damn. I am worn the hell out. I have been working way too hard. I have not gotten nearly as much shit done as I wanted to get done. It's all good. I have news I want to share with everybody. Because you guys are like my family. And I'll wait. I'll wait for everybody to kind of pile in. So I can let everybody know. I did throw the stream up on Twitter and a couple of the Discords and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. So how's everybody been? What's everybody been working on? Let's see who's here already. Wiley was the first, then Rover popped in. Robbie Mack, what's up? Adamon, Robbie Mack, Rover. Already. Hit that thumbs up button. Sure, why not? Oh, man, I am so tired. He's working 10-hour days at work because of product release. Is such a pain in the butt. I'm beat to death. I need a vacation. Earth needs to happen more than once a year so that I can take time off work and relax and hang out with everybody. You do it. What's going on, bud? Nice to see you pop in. Yeah. I'm so tired. I gotta get a different job. I keep bugging everybody from up at Printed Solid, telling them to give me a job so that I can work with 3D printers all day long instead of doing software development. Cody, what's going on? Editing a video. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I've got some videos I gotta edit. Unfortunately, the last two videos I uploaded got blocked by YouTube for some reason. They're still sitting in pending, which is a pain in the butt. It's the first two videos from the printer build that I haven't been able to get out yet, which is really irritating me. Mr. Bootram, what's going on? Oh. So yeah, I've been in hiatus, hiding. Like I said, this past month has just been a glorious pain. Working way too much. I've been working on the table. Got the wood that I needed. Got some recording done with that. Had to stop in the middle of the table build in order to build a bench to put my tools on. Because I was running out of room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try renaming the videos and try to get them up. I don't know why they're being blocked. They're stuck in processing. I've hit processing like 4 or 5 times. The R2D2 is going really well. I still need to get fiberglass for it before I can move forward, and I'm having a problem getting the fiberglass mat that I need. Unfortunately, the company that sells it is out of stock, and I can't seem to find it anywhere on Amazon, so I'm going to have to try somewhere else to get it. Damn. I have been doing a lot of design work. I will show you guys one of the designs I've been working on. Maybe you'll know what it's from, maybe you won't. I've got another project that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be an extremely large amount of printing. I'm ordering the filament that I need for it now. To get this whole thing going forward. But I've got a big build I'm trying to get done before November. but I'm not sure if I'll actually get it done in time. If I do, it'll be good. If I don't, oh well, it'll still be cool to have it. Oh, man. Man, I've missed you guys. Oh, man, it's been such a pain. I hate not being around, and just with everything that's been going on, I've been really, really bummed that I couldn't get online. The Lightspeed, just subscribe to your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you have your channel set to share your subscriptions, I will get a notification. If you don't, I won't get one. But if you do share that information, I will give you a shout out if you subscribe during a stream. It's just the kind of person I am. Well, just gotta share the love, man. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, I've been really missing you guys. I've been in a state of kind of panic because of the news that I have to share with everybody. So I've been in a bit of a, not depression, because the news didn't cause depression at all. I do suffer from slight depression, but I think everybody does nowadays. But I have been in kind of a state of awe and wonder, which means I've been really burying into doing recording and getting recording done and trying to get stuff built and get to do something with my hands so that I'm focused and I can kind of really cope with everything that's going to be going on. But yeah, I mean, to kind of let everybody know what's up, the let's see, here's the all the Saturday talks. Oh yeah, there's the thank you, you do it. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the link to the videos from the talks from Earth. That's the Earth link. Yeah, it popped up, but I was like, wait a minute, what's that? But yeah. So to the news. I mean, there's a couple of people here now. I'll share it with everybody. If anybody else pops in, I'll share it with them and everything like that. But I wanted to share it with you guys because you guys are like family, and to kind of get you guys up to snuff on what's really going on here. For those of you who were here from the beginning, and even those of you who are just joining now, back in June of last year, my wife had to go into emergency surgery because of she ended up with a mass showed up, and she went and had to go into emergency surgery to get the mass removed. Now, this mass was a big deal. It was, I think at time of surgery, it was 13 or 14 centimeters in diameter. I mean, it was a very painful process for her to go through. And this was a month before we were supposed to get married. Needless to say, a lot of our budget went into the surgery issues and the hospital stay and stuff like that. And I reached out to the community, the 3D printing community, for help with my wedding, because we were doing a nerdy theme, and the entire community helped out and got together and printed out a lot of nerdy things for us to have at our wedding. Specifically speaking, let me show you two of the things that were printed out. Hang on. I keep them in my Pip-Boy box so that they're safe. But these were printed out by Matt from How I Do It. And we actually enjoyed these so much. These actually ended up being the cake topper. Several geeky things are printed, but these were printed out specifically as cake toppers for the wedding. And these were on top of our cake. Now, one of the things that we found out after the surgery is that my wife's ability to have children was going to be dramatically reduced because of everything that was implied with the surgery. Now, about 3 weeks ago, we got some news. And that news is that my wife is pregnant. So we are expecting our first child together soon. She's about, at this point, I think she's about 11 months pregnant. So we have a new child coming. And it terrifies the crap out of me. But that's just because of the fact that I don't think that I am a great role model. And I mean, I'm just outright, I mean, I like kids and all. And I mean, I love my daughter to death. And she's a giant nerd like I am. But there was just so much stuff that was going on. And I think that, I mean, on top of everything, no, 11 weeks pregnant. 11 weeks pregnant. Sorry, I do apologize. Did I say months? This is how messed up my brain is. I can't even count straight anymore. Okay? Yeah, it's 11 weeks because you're apparently only pregnant for 9 months, so it wouldn't be 11 months. Yeah, it's 11 weeks. But yeah, I mean, needless to say, I'm a little bit like anxious about everything that's going on. And so I've been a bit distracted. I've been doing a lot of recording for maker projects that are going to be going up on the channel real soon. But as for live streaming, I've been kind of in a state of not really talking very much. Like, I would come home and go out to my shed and be working on stuff in the shed and not talking, and then coming inside and going to bed because of just thinking about so much stuff. Because anybody that has kids understands kind of the thoughts that are going through my head. Because when you find out something like this is going to happen, you sit there and you evaluate. The first thing you do is you basically go, well, shit, what do I do? All right, time to evaluate everything that I'm doing. What do I need to do to be able to afford this? Because at this point, you can't sit there and go, am I ready for this? You kind of got to be. So it's time to start making decisions and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you so much. What is this? Wiley, I've had some problems too, and we had to spend 20,000. Yeah, vitro and have a kid. Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree. But yeah, I mean, it's just everything that's been running through my head, and I've been trying to reevaluate everything. And I mean, I'm still working the job that I have now, which is application support coordinator for a software development company. I do have plans to eventually one day move away from the company that I'm with into doing something more hands-on in the lines of design and development and robotics and stuff like that. And you never know, maybe one day YouTube will become the center of my attention, and I will be able to make stuff for you guys and help teach people on how to do maker things and stuff like that. And that'll be great. But I don't ever expect YouTube to be an income for me. If it is, cool, I wouldn't turn it down. But this is a platform that I want to use to build a community, to teach people, to help people understand the joys of making and 3D printing and CNC machines and all this other stuff. I'm still holding R2-D2 in my hand. I'm getting onto a rant again. But yeah, these were the cake toppers at my wedding. These were printed out by Matt from How I Do It. So you see that massive color differential? Jesus. Gotta replace my cameras. But yeah. You know, Robbie, that is a wonderful idea. I will have to do that. I'll have to keep that in mind. So we're actually going to our first um, appointment and stuff for like to see if there's a possibility of seeing a gender next week. Yeah, the 28th. So I'll tweet out stuff and I'll watch for it because whatever I find out, you'll see one of these. Red being for the boy, purple being for the girl, because blue and pink are stupid, and I think that's boring. So, depending on which one you see, you guys will know. Yep, and it will be a community gender reveal. And y'all can decide now if you want me to do it on a live stream or if you would rather me send you guys a picture via Twitter or something like that. I can do it on a live stream, it's fine. And it will be this will be Robbie Mac's idea. Live stream it. Okay, I will live stream it. I will do that indeed. I just got another notification that the Lightspeed has subbed to my channel. Thank you, Lightspeed, again. I don't know why I got 2 notifications, but there you go. I don't keep those for a gender reveal. Yeah, it has to be a live stream. I'll have to do it as a live stream. I want to live stream for you guys more often. I want to get in and talk with everybody and hang out. But, I mean, I get into these kind of weird funks where when I get home from work, I'm super, like, irritated or tired or stuff like that. So, feel free to send me a message on Twitter and say, hey, stupid, you're supposed to be live streaming. Get on your computer and live stream. Think about your life later. We're important, damn it. You guys are awesome. I mean, I've always been kind of like this standoff person. So this community has been a big thing for me. I mean, I know that subscriber count right now says 229 or something like that, but that doesn't matter to me. I mean, I want to try to get to know everybody that's in this community. If the community doesn't grow massively big, I'm okay with that. As long as I've got this family that I'm making here, you guys, as long as I know you guys, I'm okay with that. I mean, this is my ability to hang out. This is what I enjoy doing. I'm not in it for the money. I mean, and for the record, I have no qualms about anybody that does YouTube for a living. Much respect to you guys, to anybody that does that, and good for you. Adamant says, "Girl, uh-oh, are we starting a poll now? Should we put a poll out there?" You'll get there, Rover. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah. Hey, I mean, I know people that have started YouTube channels from a little bit ago and turn around and slam into 1,000 subscribers in just a couple of weeks, and it's never bothered me. My 229 has been 3 years in the making. I am so excited that it's gotten that high. I never thought it would. Uncle Ron, what's going on, bud? Uncle Ron was one of the people at Earth that blew my mind. See, Uncle Ron is the awestruck person for me. When me and my wife went to Earth, when we were supposed to meet up with a bunch of people there. Rover, shut your mouth. Twins run in my family and hers. I will hunt you down. But no, Uncle Ron was that awestruck moment for me. Somebody that I didn't physically know, like, like having physically know. We walked into the restaurant and he comes up to me and he's like, "Geek Tech, what's going on?" I mean, I was recognized by somebody. That blew my mind, man. I had this shit-eating grin on my face for the rest of the weekend because of that. And then just for it to keep going on and on after that just blew my mind. It was amazing. And considering the fact that when I went to Earth, I was under 200 subs. For these people to actually know me, I mean, I've got, we actually put a picture up from Uncle Ron's channel, his, because he was the first person to introduce himself, to actually know me. And then when he was like, he told me who he was, I was like, oh, shit! But we've got his maker coin is actually going into a little plaque that's going to go up in my office as the first person who recognized me at a convention. And I'm going to do that with every convention, the first person that spots me. If you have a maker coin or a picture or whatever. Just one of those things. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, Uncle Ron, you're cool, man. I mean, I appreciate you. You don't understand. I mean, I felt so super out of place. I always feel out of place when I go around large amounts of people and stuff like that, because it's like, oh God, I'm me. I'm introverted. I'm quiet. I keep to myself, and I mean, I'm used to being the person that when I show up somewhere, they go, "It's you." My whole family's like that. Nobody's ever, other than my wife and my daughter and my dog, nobody's ever been excited to see me before. So that blew my mind. I mean, you don't understand. And I mean, I from that moment forward, I did not feel out of place at the convention. I felt like I belonged there. And you are, everybody is a part of that, but you were the person that kind of came out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, come on, welcome to the club." So yeah, I mean, it was a big deal for me. Yeah, I'm twins. Rover's saying twins. You know what city you live in now? I would hope so. Glare worse on your forehead. I know. Isn't that bad? That's awful. It's that light I've got up there, and the fact that my hairline is receding. This is why I always wear a hat when I'm around people, is because, I mean, damn it. I'm this month, in a couple of days, like 4 days from now, I'm turning 34 years old. Okay? 34! Excuse me. I'm turning 34 years old. Out of the people that I know, out of the people that I've met in my life, at the age of 34, I'm losing my hair and all my teeth are fake. I'm doomed. I'm outright doomed. I'm a stereotypical, like, old guy. Half bald face facts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Skewed View, yes. On the 24th of this month, I seriously turned 34. I know, I look much older, don't I? It's a surprise. Ouch. You thought I was older than you. I keep telling my wife that if my hairline goes back another inch, I'm going to shave my head bald. Completely bald. Like, skin bald. Then I'm going to wax my head. Well, Mr. Bertram, I hope you keep your full head of hair for a very long time. I have extremely long hair. So I've been kind of regretting losing my hair because I've always had long hair. Don, what's going on, bud? Jeff Slater, hair's overrated. I agree. To the ranting Griffin kind of bald. Yeah, that's the kind of bald I'm gonna be. Yeah, my dad wore a hat every day, and it wasn't. And I don't think he wore a hat that caused his hair to fall out. I think he wore a hat because his hair was falling out. That's why I wear a hat when I go out in public and stuff like that. Because obviously, the glare off my forehead alone could cause traffic accidents. Well, Rover, you're doing good then. But yeah. So those of you who the amount of people that are in here have gone up. So I'll kind of let everybody know in case you haven't been following the chat. Last month we found out that my wife is pregnant and will be having a baby soon. So it does not get easier to say. It really doesn't. It's still just realizing that fact is just blowing my mind. I mean, people like me should not reproduce. I am a sketchy person. Yeah, I'm starting to gray around the ears. I've got gray hair. See, there's gray hair in there. Oh, man. Yeah, she is 11 weeks. So I think that's 2 months and some change. Almost 3 months. I think they're shooting, think they said sometime in March of next year. Or May, March. Maybe March. I don't know. I don't have to remember the birth date until the kid is born. And I mean, I started it as a joke, but it kind of stuck. I told my wife because she kept referring to it as the baby, the baby. And I told her, I said, no, it is not the baby. It is the alien until further notice. Yeah, a Murph baby. A Murph baby. So Rover... Canadian Maker Project, what's going on, man? Oh. But yeah, I mean, come on. What has everybody been up to? I've been out of the loop for like a month. I've really missed you guys. And girls. Your birthday's March 24th and you'll share it. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, that's true. Though, for the record, for those of you who can count from now until back when this all happened, this is kind of my souvenir from Earth. Which would be really funny with Earth and then the baby being at Murph. Oh, shit. Yeah. I figured a skewed view and put the dates together by now. Yeah, that's fair. Jeez, I only bought filament. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's put a slight damper on my want to get a Prusa in August for my birthday this year. So that's gonna go on hold because I need to start making sure, financially speaking, everything is set up for the new baby. We still have plans on getting either the Prusa or a Creality CR10 in December for Christmas, but I don't know. I am still trying to get a better camera for recording as well. But yeah, fun stuff. Oh man. Minivan. There will be no minivans. No minivans. You can't look cool in a minivan. Robbie Mack, my brother was born 6 months after my parents got married. Cool. Yeah, you did. You did get to 100 subs from Earth. I made it to not, and this is not me bragging. Don't think that. When I came back from Earth, I had officially reached 200 subs. Today, I think I am currently at 229. Let's check. Not that it matters. 229. Not that you can see that. That's awful. Stupid phone. Oh. Full-size printer with hippie flowers. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really kind of watch the sub count. I do try to get a shout out to everybody that's on the channel when you sub and everything like that. And I'm going to start printing out people's subscription name if you share that you're subscribed. I'm going to start printing those out because I want to do a big mural on my back wall back there. Or to the wall of the new place when we move. We do not have a date for moving yet because we found out about the baby and that kind of put everything on hold. But it is what it is. But we'll find out. As for the Earth Memorial Table, that is coming along just fine. I have been recording stuff from it. I'll try to chuck up a couple of pictures on his Twitter and stuff like that with an update. I did have to stop in the middle to make a tool bench to mount my bandsaw and stuff to because there's not enough room in my shed to do stuff. So I wanted to make sure I kind of had all this enough room because I work outside my shed and then kind of store everything inside my shed because I live in a small area. I need a bigger workshop space or a garage or something, but I'm kind of working on that. But yeah, I've been working on a couple of other things. I've been in the design process. Hang on, let's pop over here real fast. So then my daughter and I looked cool as hell. Even though I was sporting a car seat and the airbag shut off. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a Miata. I've never driven one, but you know. Alright. Let's take a look at one of the things I've been working on. I'll be uberly impressed. Well, y'all are a bunch of nerds. But I will be very impressed if anybody actually knows what this is. Let's pop over here. Alright. Let's move this out of the way. Alright, so this is what I've been designing right now. This is a little strange, I'm sure. But I've been doing some design work again. I've been kind of like a little distraught with kind of everything that's been going on. But this is something I'm designing. Now I'm also designing something else that's going to go in the middle of this as well. That's going to be really big. And I'm going to put this onto a stand. Now right now this thing to the top up here at the very top is 74 inches, I think. No, 84 inches tall. For those of you who are on the metric system, I'm sorry, I don't know the conversions off the top of my head. And I would use the other system if I could actually find a tape measure that was in that system, but I can't. I've looked at all the stores around here and I can't find one. I know I could probably order one off Amazon, I just haven't done it. Looks like a baby glider. But yeah, this is something I've been designing. On kind of top of everything else I've been doing. I haven't started building it yet, but I am going to build something that's going to go into the middle of this. And hopefully I can get it all printed out before November. No, it's not a Stargate. Does that help? Anybody? No? I'm sure somebody knows what it is. And then I'm going to say what it is. And there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be like, oh, right. And then somebody might actually, like, understand it. It's not done in the design process yet. Distraught, you better get your head in the game before you know it. You're going to be responsible for another life, right? And it was for over 16 years myself. It's life changing. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I understand. An error has occurred and it crashed. Lovely. Well, that was a beautiful view of something before it crashed. Hang on, let me switch back over. Boop. But yeah, no, my head's in the game. I'm paying attention. I'm ready for what's kind of going on, and I'm kind of taking it one day at a time right now. And I'm ready for this. I mean, you've got to be, or you've got to make yourself ready. As for the thing that I was designing, that is the that is a power armor station from Fallout 4. And I'm sure that it doesn't look very much like that, but that's one of the design processes I've been working on. And this will not be my first child. This will be my second. My first child was with her mother. She's a great kid. I love her to death. I get to see her every other weekend, which is awesome. I would like more time, but, you know, what can you do? Just when I was trying to read the file name. I know it crashed. The midget's doing well. Cody, the midget's doing well. She started 6th grade. Yesterday. Yesterday was her first day in 6th grade. Yes, my first daughter is 12 years old. Well, turns 12 this year. She's a handful and a half. Crazy old timers. Or it's just when I was trying to read the file name. It is a support for your bucket hoist for your well. Yes, it is a power suit wrap. It is the power armor frame from the Fallout 4 game. That's where the power armor would get worked on. You put the power armor suit there, and then you would add your bits and pieces to it. So I'm planning on printing out a full suit of power armor as well that's going to sit inside of it. But yes. Canadian Maker Project. Is the printer from Earth working? Yes, it is. The printer from Earth is working. It is working fine. It is currently not moving at the moment because my office is a complete disaster zone. This is a baby changing table. Yeah, just suspend the baby upside down while you're changing it. It's fine. Yes, the power armor that I'm making is going to be built to fit me. That is correct. And I will be bringing it with me to Murph and Earth next year. Because I have been told, I was not asked, I was told that I was to be at Murph next year. So that may be the only thing I bring because of the massively little amount of space that's at Murph. I will be bringing it with me, but that'll probably be the only thing I bring. Supported by fishing hooks. We're working on something special from the Alien 3D box and also working on our version of ED209. Oh, nice. All right. But yes, to answer your question, the printer from Earth is working, and I'm probably going to rip it apart and make a different printer out of it because it really thoroughly enjoy the Hypercube, but the Core XY is not as efficient as I would like it to be on most things that I print. But that has everything to do with looking for SLA quality out of a Cartesian printer or XYZ move or Core XY movement printer. So it's really me complaining about nothing. So, but it works fine. Wow, my stream is way behind. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there that big of a lag difference? I'm seeing a couple of seconds. I do apologize. But no, I'm planning on making a suit of power armor from Fallout 4. And I'm hoping that I can scale it right so that it will fit me and everything. It'll be the first suit of armor I've actually 3D printed. I have built several suits of armor from like Fallout, not Fallout, but Halo. Let me get into my files. I'll show you a couple of the suits of armor I've made. I remember them as a kid. My parents watched it in that scene with him strung up. Stuck. Okay. I missed that. But yeah, I mean, I've done suits of Halo armor before and stuff like that. So this will be the first suit of armor I've actually 3D printed, which should be fine. I'll have to work with the mechanics a little bit more in relation to this. It's going to be a little bit heavier than what I'm used to making, but I won't need to do nearly as much fiberglass and foam adding in and out in order to do it right. So it should be fine. But yeah, it should be fun. But I'm still working on the table for Earth, the memorial table for Earth. I'm still working on the tool bench that I need to finish up before I can continue the stuff for Earth. I'm not recording the tool bench build because of the sheer fact that at the time I was dealing with issues with my camera and I need to get a better camera in order to get stuff. I'm trying to save my camera's space and like the fact that it's working for the memorial table. I I will be recording the workbench that I'm going to be making later on this year, which is going to be done completely using just Japanese joinery. I haven't started on it yet, but I have started designing it. And one of the projects I'm setting up for next year is that I'm going to cut a giant hole in my desk that my computer is sitting on right now. I'm going to put a platform inside of it. I'm sorry? What do you mean joinery, woodworking, or 3D printing? No, it's not a glory hole at home, you weirdo. I'm going to cut a giant hole in my desk. And then I'm going to take my computer, my PlayStation, my Xbox, and I'm going to put them inside of my desk. And I'm going to water cool all of them and set up lights and stuff, but that's a project for next year. Japanese joinery. Yes, I am going to be building a workbench using Japanese joinery. As for I will also be doing more 3D printing stuff, and you guys will see the process and the go through of the Fallout armor as well. But yeah, that's really it. But yeah, that's really the catch up of kind of what's going on. So, just so everybody's aware, we're gonna sum everything up. And yes, I'm gonna be doing multitasking. I do a lot of maker stuff.
Tissues. I love you. I love you. I was trying so hard. I forgot you found them. Hi guys. We're gonna go start dinner now.
Bye. That was my wife. She has a serious case of ADD. She was really good at not saying anything at all. And then she saw the R2-D2s and kind of broke. Yeah. She said hi. Yeah, I will. I'm going to be jumping off here in a few minutes. I need to go get something to eat. But I'm going to set up more stuff to kind of hang out with you guys tomorrow. But I kind of wanted to get this out of the way. But again, we're going to use these for the gender reveal. We'll do a live stream. I will make the wife join me. She will sit here next to me during the process so everybody knows what's going on. Thank you, Canadian. Ron. Yeah. Yeah, she's in the process of making dinner at the moment. She stayed home from work today, so she's cooking dinner. It's kind of how it works. So when it doesn't work, does dinner. Or the one who gets home first does dinner is technically how the rule works. And she was home first because she didn't go anywhere, so she gets to do dinner. Normally it's me because I get home before she does. But yeah. But you guys are awesome. I'm so glad to talk to everybody again. I've been completely out of the loop, and I owe you guys an apology for that. And I'm really sorry that I haven't been streaming very much. But I will stream more. I'll get back into this every night or every other night as much as I can. But no, I mean, if I don't stream, please give me shit about it. Give me a hard time. Send me messages on Facebook and whatnot. Or, Twitter or whichever, and give me a hard time and tell me that I need to be streaming. And it broke, didn't it? Get back up there. There we go. I fixed it. But yeah, make sure you send me a message. Tell me, hey, it's 8 o'clock. You need to be getting on your computer and streaming. And I will jump on and stream. She might have socks on. Alright, Cody. Talk to you later, bud. Oh, I'm glad you made it home safe, bud. And there's the wife. But yeah, everybody, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for sharing in this moment with me, so you all kind of know what's going on. And see you guys in a couple of days. And I will definitely stream tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.